What are the top 3 mistakes to avoid when trading options? That's coming up later in today's video.
Welcome back, investors. This is our Week 16 update to the $1,000 Challenge. If you're enjoying the series so far, remember to subscribe and like this video. Wow! I'm Eric, a land investor.
And I'm Elijah, a stock trader.
Let's get started. Elijah, tell me about these mistakes to avoid when trading options.
Yeah, so these are just a few of the mistakes I've learned from over the past few years trading options. And number 1 is going to be forcing trades when there's nothing to trade. You want to make a profit somehow, so you just buy some options that really don't have any potential, and that's one way to lose a lot of money. And going along with that is just when you have an option and you have a profit, just take the profit when you can.
Yeah, so that definitely happened a couple times, right, in your journey so far. We've talked about a few different instances where you're like looking back at the trades you made and you're like, well, if I would have waited, I could have made 4 times that or whatever. But through the process here, you've kind of learned that there's benefit to that, even though, yeah, you missed out on something bigger, but you walked away with money in your pocket and that allowed you to continue.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, what's number 2?
Okay, so number 2 is going to be, if what you're doing is working, don't try to switch. Like, early on in the challenge, I was trading craft a lot, and it was working, so I wasn't switching. But then, once craft started to sputter out a little bit, and I kind of exhausted everything I could make, then I switched over to more Target and AMD. And so I'm still kind of on those, because that's what's been working for me now. I'm not going to switch just because I'm bored. I just got to stick to making a profit.
So what's number 3?
So the third mistake is going to be not keeping up with the news on the stocks you're trading, because sometimes I used to trade options that would expire on a Friday, and then those earnings would come out on the Wednesday or Thursday, and I wouldn't even realize that. So a lot of times that would like mess me up because the options would be inflated a lot because the earnings coming out, and I would have no research done on what the earnings are going to be.
Right.
So I could basically lose all of it.
So if you're not doing your research, you may not be aware of what's coming up in whether it's earnings, whether it's scheduled meetings or announcements for the company, things like that that can affect
and
the
just
stock
like
price.
Holidays and stuff, like Christmas is coming up, and so that's going to inflate stocks like Target and other companies like that where a lot of people go Christmas shopping. That's kind of built into the stock price. So you kind of want to be careful when you're trading options around that kind of thing.
I get it.
So basically just keep up with the news on the stocks.
All right. Hey, so how's week 16? And before you get into that, tell me about the Dolphins. We haven't talked about them in a while. How are they doing?
Well, let's just say we've lost a few games in a row. A tough one last week. 3.
Or 4?
Three.
3. Okay.
Not 4. We're not that bad.
Okay.
Not yet. And we play on Christmas Day against the Packers, so we should win that one to get back on track and continue to push our way towards the playoffs.
And right now they're in the wild card position?
So far, the last wild card spot. So we gotta start winning.
So they gotta make some wins here.
Yep.
Okay, so on to week 16. What's going on in your account?
Yeah, so my week 16 was not the greatest week. Like the rules I said, I broke one of them. I forced trades that were not there to be made.
Okay.
So I lost about $150, and so now I'm down to $26.50. Still in the lead, because you're obviously not doing too well over there, thinking you can make $100,000 and all. But yeah, that's about my week 16.
So if you're forcing trades, what do you do in a week where the stocks you're watching, there's just not a lot of trades to be made? Do you just sit and wait, or what's the best scenario there?
So you gotta be patient, and I have like a list of 20 stocks I follow that I can trade options with any of those. When I'm just looking at them, I see which ones look the best for the day, and if there's none on there, then you just gotta be patient instead of forcing those trades so you don't lose money, and just wait till the next day and hope there's something to be made the next day.
All right.
So how was your week 16?
Week 16. Not much going on my side. I paid for a couple properties, paid for some recording fees.
That's pretty normal, it seems like.
Yeah, but I'm not seeing as much activity as I'd like. I've got like 15 properties in due diligence right now, so at some point, a good portion of those should come into inventory. But right now, you know, I think the holidays have definitely slowed down things. This new county that we're working in is a mail-in county, and man, it is slow. Working in a county that's a mail-in county is not ideal. And as a matter of fact, what makes it worse is if you make a mistake on a deed and they won't record it, then they got to send it back to you, which is going on right now. And until you get it back, you can't correct it, and then you have to send it back in again. So it really puts a big delay of getting these deals moving quickly. So this is a mistake that we won't make again, but well, we won't make it again in this county, right? Like this, it's a small little error. They want one piece of information on the first page that wasn't there. So
what were you at again?
So we are currently at $22.50 after paying some recording fees and after paying for some properties. So yeah, we're still behind, but I have faith that we're gonna be making some headway soon.
I don't know about that. I mean, you might, but I'll still be ahead.
Okay. 1, 2, 3. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Hey, thanks for watching our Week 16 update. Remember to subscribe. All right, thanks for watching our Week 16 update. Remember to subscribe to our channel if you're enjoying the content. Like this video, and as always, comment Team Erik.
Or donate. I forgot what was going on. Or Team Elijah.
Thanks for watching.